Hi guys! Good evening, Noni, Keiko, Sola, Viserogue, hello hello! And anyone else who might be lurking, it's good to see you. I'm Calico Pascal and I'm streaming to you live from the Float Harbor Aquarium. Welcome! Today we are going to go through this demo for Love Curse, Find Your Soulmate. It is advertised as a girls' love visual novel. I believe it's Chinese, the origin is Chinese, but obviously we will be playing it in English. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that their gallery and the menu is just called Appreciation? You just appreciate the CG that you get, and I guess like the different endings and items. Appreciation, appreciate. It's good. You should appreciate the art because the women. And when I saw the initial tweet for this game, I was like, oh my god, the art's so pretty. And the characters look so beautiful. No, they can. Love for everyone. So I don't know how long this demo is approximately. I guess we'll find out, but if there's some time, we'll just do some just chatting at the end. So let's just jump right into it. I don't want to spoil, I guess the premise. You'll shortly find out if you haven't already taken a look at their Twitter. But also I guess you can kind of maybe make a good educated guess based off of the title of the game. So let's go! It's game start. Please enter your first name. It looks like MC's name is just Celine by default. But I'm Calico. My name is Calico. Yes. Will we find our soulmate? I wonder. Thud. Beep! Oh no, are we getting isekai'd right away? Oh my god, the text is going so fast. Oh! Okay, we almost died. Gasp! I wake up, my heart pounding viciously against my chest. I'm completely drenched in sweat. Wow, look at our room. That's so cute. It's still dark outside. I keep having the same nightmare over and over again. Well, that's no good. It seems like I still haven't recovered from what happened that day. Oh, so it wasn't just a dream. We actually almost got ran over. That day was the day of my 20th birthday. Oh, we are young. I was planning on going out and celebrating with my friends. However, I ended up almost dying from a car crash while walking around the shopping district. Oof. Yeah, the backgrounds and the art, very nice. The car was charging forward in my direction. My brain was yelling at my body to move out of the way, but my legs wouldn't listen. They had turned completely numb. All I could do was stand there, literally like a deer in headlights. However, to my surprise, the crushing pain and feeling of weightlessness never came. Even the wail of the car horn was abruptly cut off. Who's... Also, look at the MC, it's so pretty. He is so pretty. He's so pretty. Oh, hello. A strange young woman suddenly emerged in front of me, standing right in front of the car. And miraculously, the car that was coming straight in my direction somehow stopped right in front of her. What's going on? No one could answer my question, but without her, I would have lost my life, doomed to be crushed underneath those tires. But what if we were resurrected into a fantasy world where we could have our own Yuri harem? I tentatively approached her after catching my breath. Thank you, but let's not stand in the middle of the road. It's dangerous. ... She stood there, motionless, her eyes shifting as I moved closer in her direction. Hello? Worry not. They call me Phoenix. I stepped forth to offer thee my aid as thou was in the most perilous of situations. I see. Phoenix. What a weird name. And why is she talking like that? Also, now that we know her name, look at the design on her sleeves. They're like little phoenix feathers. I've come to find thou today to settle some urgent matters, so important it concerns thine own life. What? My mission is to protect and guard the Yan family. Is it Yan? Yan family for a millennium, yet thy life is nearing an end. I am powerless to change the course of thy fate alone. No, I didn't see... So this character I didn't see in the splash art. I wonder if she's, like, maybe a secret love interest later down the line. Thou were to perish by that collision, yet I have used mine power to save thee for another year. I couldn't recover my senses because of the enormous information in these words, but just stare at her with an open mouth. Unfortunately, bending heaven's will greatly depletes my energy. I must seclude myself in the mountains and continue cultivating. Thou must find thy fated lover to... fated lover! To save thine own life. For if not, no one can salvage thy soul then. My fated lover? Wait a second. Are you saying I'm going to die if I don't find my soulmate? Phoenix nodded, a solemn expression on her face. None of it made sense. Phoenix's words defied reality, but she had somehow forced the car to suddenly come to a stop, saving my life. The headlights were still shining upon me. I had no choice but to believe her. Ooh, what should I do? How do I know you're not lying to me? Or how do you know this? Well, we already know we're supposed to be looking for our fated lover. Our connection, our fated, you know, the red string of fate. Who does that tie to? How do you know you're not lying to me? Or how do you know this? Yeah, tell me about yourself. My heart is filled with doubt, but there's another feeling mixed in as well. A subtle sort of feeling I can't seem to get rid of. How do you know all of this? Who are you? This has all been dictated by fate. It is not thy time to understand. Since you're my guardian angel, you know who I am, right? Calico, 20 years of age. Her words left me stunned. This woman, who I've never met in my life, managed to answer correctly. I wanted to say something else, but she suddenly disappeared, her last words being, "Tread lightly." I was completely lost in my thoughts. What was going on? When I finally came to my senses, I found myself pulled to the side of the road by my friend, Megan. Just our good old friend, Megan. Oh, look at her outfit! She's so cute. Actually, she kind of is wearing something kind of similar to us, except she's got a beret. That was so dangerous! What were you doing, standing in the middle of the road? You're lucky that car stopped in time. Otherwise, your 20th birthday would have been spent in the hospital. I didn't respond. Megan waved her hand in front of me. Hello? Calico? Everything okay? Oh, excuse me. In that instant, everything turned black and I lost consciousness. Later, I woke up in the hospital. Megan had taken me there, so we just fainted. You want to check out this game? Yeah! It's only the demo that's out, and I don't know if they have a release date just yet. Maybe there will be one at the end of this. But I hope it's soon, because the art's really pretty. The doctor examined me and said I luckily hadn't suffered any serious injuries. My elbows and knees were bruised, but that was it. I had fainted from being in shock. I asked Megan if there was a young woman who helped me, but she said she didn't see anyone. All she remembers is that I'd fallen to the ground. Fortunately, the driver was able to brake in time, so I only suffered minor injuries. Phoenix. Fated lover. Guardian angel. I murmured to myself. I'm still lost in my thoughts when suddenly my phone buzzes. Who's texting me so early in the morning? I grab my phone and take a look. It's my mom. She's an early riser. I sigh and start typing up a response. Remember to eat on time. Yes, I know. Mom, why are you up so early? It's the weekend. Is something wrong? Oh, sweetheart, did I wake you up? No, I was already awake. What's up? Something happened in our hometown. Your dad and I are heading back. I can't believe there's not a problem back there as well. My heart sinks. What if this is connected to me as well? What's wrong? Why don't I take some time off? Maybe I can help out as well. No, you focus on your studies, okay? Your dad and I will be just fine. Okay, stay safe. Have you finished packing? Yes, we have. Don't worry about us, okay? Take care of yourself. Don't hesitate to contact me at any time, alright? Remember to eat. I can't help but worry about you. I know, I'm already an adult. Why can't you trust me? Sweetie. Okay, I have to go. We're about to leave. Got it. Drive safely. Yes, I know. Oh, by the way, a new tenant will be moving into the room next door. I think she's about your age. Maybe she's one of your classmates. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye, take care of yourself, sweetie. Don't worry about me. Bye. I turn off my phone after saying goodbye to my mom. I massage my temples. This sudden turn of events has been hard for me to digest. I glance at the clock. It's too early for me to get out of bed, so I decide to go back to sleep. Wow. Oh my goodness, it's daytime. It's almost 9 in the morning when I wake up again. My sleep schedule has been messed up ever since the day of the accident. I went to see a doctor who diagnosed me with insomnia. She said it was caused by the trauma I had recently experienced and prescribed me some sleeping pills. I make a note in my head to invite Megan for a walk. Maybe it'll help alleviate the stress I've been feeling. Our living room is so cute. There's so much space. I'm in the middle of my makeup routine when I notice rustling sounds from the apartment across mine. Is that the new neighbor Mom mentioned? I can't believe she's moving in already. Suddenly I hear 2 knocks on my door. Who is it?
姐姐，我是隔壁县搬来的，想跟你认识一下。
Oh my god, voice acting. 姐姐, I'm your new next door neighbor. I just wanted to introduce myself. I like the note too. 姐姐 is an affectionate term of address for a female person of the same age or older. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't expect the new neighbor to be so outgoing. Hello, I was in my bedroom and I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. I opened the door after finishing my sentence. Who's our mysterious neighbor? Oh my goodness. I like her hair. She's so cute. Standing across from me is a girl with a cheerful look on her face. My heart instantly feels warm. Hee. Sunlight streams through the hallway, casting a golden ray along the edges of her short, curly brown hair. She stands there with a cup of bubble tea in her hand, bathed by a warm glow. Yeah.
夏赤梅，你好。
Wow. I'm Nix Xia. Nice to meet you. Nix Xia. That sounds familiar. My initial wariness of her immediately vanishes. I smile, shaking her outstretched hand. Hello, I'm Calico. A look quickly crosses her face after I introduce myself, but I can't seem to put a pin on what it means. Were they all my type? Oh, I hope we'll get to meet everybody. It disappears as soon as it comes, though. She nods and immediately returns to her cheerful self. I know you're Calico.
姐姐，
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you, Nix. Huh? How do you know that? She mischievously winks.
你猜？
Yes. Her playful tone and energetic look feels familiar, but I can't seem to remember. I rapidly search through my memories, yet it ends up being in vain as I still can't remember. I tentatively decide to respond. Uh-oh. Trick her into giving me the answer. Tell her, just be honest, tell her I have no idea. Or change the subject by telling a joke. Let's try to trick her into giving me the answer. Maybe a little sly. I'm sorry. I was in a car crash a few days ago. Everything's a little jumbled right now. Just the good old situational pool. It's like when you're the new employee at a workplace, you get to pull the, oh, I'm sorry, I'm new here, like, for a couple months.
车祸？没事吧？身体要不要紧呀？
A car crash? Jijie, are you okay? Were you hurt? Concerned, she glances up and down my body before asking me with a suspicious tone.
姐姐身上怎么没有伤口呢？
Oh no, she's on to us.
不会是骗我的吧？
Why aren't you injured? You're not lying to me, are you? I give her a confused look, not saying anything. Wah.
真没办法呀。
She called us older
姐姐要
sister.
自己照顾好自己呀。我说就是了。
I give up. You have to take care of yourself, Jizya. Fine, I'll tell you. An uneasy silence lingers in the air. After an awkward pause, Nyx continues speaking. God, I love her outfit. She's so cool.
没有印象了吗？我们小时候
Whoa.
认识哦。
Have you completely forgotten? We used to be childhood best friends. Or friends. Sorry, I'm adding best in there. Her words seemed to flip a switch in my brain, and the memories suddenly all come flying back to me. They had been sealed away by time, but now I can hear the sound of bright laughter, the noisy chirping of cicadas, and even see the faded words on popsicle sticks. I know who she is. However, the person in front of me looks so different from the person in my memories. Hesitantly, I ask, Nixie? She beams, her smile stretching across her entire face.
你终于想起我来啦。
Yeah, she got like maybe not so much like a perm, or like a very loose perm with the wolf cut. Good taste. Finally remember who I am, Jizya? You've changed so much over the years. I didn't even recognize you.
毕竟这么久没见了，今天发现邻居居然是你，我也觉得好不可思议呀。
Well, it's been years since we've last seen each other. I was completely flabbergasted when I found out that you're my new neighbor. My body completely relaxes now that I know the person standing in front of me was my childhood friend. I look at her, once again seeing the little girl who used to hold my hand and coquettishly call me Jizya. Can't help but want to tease her. Yeah, fate works in mysterious ways. Still calling me Jizya, huh? You're not going to cling to me like you did when you were younger, right? Nyx blushes. She coughs.
都是以前的事情了，不敢再提了。
That's all in the past. Don't bring that up again. I fail to hold in my laughter. She hurriedly shoves the bubble tea she's holding into my hand, as if trying to distract me from her tomato red face. Hehehe.
姐姐还是喝奶茶吧，不然还不知道要笑我多久呢。
Oh, here, have some bubble tea, Jizya. Otherwise, you'll never stop laughing at me. I nod, trying my best to suppress my laughter. Nyx looks so embarrassed. She's staring down at the floor, as if she's hoping it'd swallow her whole. I decide not to tease her any longer and instead change the subject. The world is so small. I can't believe I'm now neighbors with one of my childhood friends. It seems like my streak of bad luck is beginning to end. With a gentle smile, I say, invite her to drink boba with you, compliment the flavor she bought, or keep teasing her. Oh, do we be evil? Do we keep teasing her? I feel like we should catch up over some boba. You bought this from the boba shop nearby, right? Don't they have a promotion going on right now? Why don't we go together next time? Boba, 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 boba. Let's
好
go.
呀，能和姐姐一起去真是太好了。
Sure, I'd be happy to join you, Jizya. Then it's settled. I'm a boba expert. I know all the best flavors. All right.
Go.
Pinky promise. Pinky promise feels childish, but her eager eyes are staring at me so intently. There's nothing wrong with acting a little childishly after all. I'm just touching my finger with hers. The second our fingers lock with each other's, the corner of Nyx's eyes lift. She smiles and leans in closer to me like a puppy. She slowly moves her arm back and forth.
100年不许变，
Wah!
我们说好了。
Cross my heart and hope to die. It's a deal. Hand holding. Okay, we're holding hands. Oh my god. Before long, we find ourselves reminiscing on our childhoods. I learned that she's moved to the city all by herself. No one in her family lives nearby. She's 2 years younger than me, and she's all by herself in an unfamiliar city. I can't help but worry about her. Listen, you can contact me anytime if you need help, okay?
我很期待和姐姐以后的交往。
Okay, I can't wait for our future dates, 谢谢. Date? Does she mean what I think she does? We continue chatting and exchange Instagrams. You've added each other as contacts. I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I look for the source of the voice. Megan's standing on top of the stairs, panting. Oh, Megan's here. Megan, you're here. 1 second. My new neighbor just moved in across the hall. We were talking. New neighbor?
你好哦，我是夏赤梅，姐姐的新邻居。
She's so cute. Hello, I'm Nick's Xia's new neighbor. Hello, I'm Megan Lee, one of Calico's close friends. I often stop by her place to hang out. I think we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on.
是吗？那你们的关系还真好，我好羡
Oh
慕
no.
啊。
Really? You two must have a great relationship. I'm so jealous. Well, we've known each other all throughout college. Nick shakes hands with Megan, a smile on her face. Now that Megan's here, I say goodbye to Nix, grab my bag, and head out. I start making my way down the stairs when I hear Nix's voice come from behind me.
姐姐，
I consciously turn around. Nix is looking at me, her eyes glittering.
路上小心，玩得开心啊，姐姐。
Yeah, the tension. Oh my goodness, she's the jealous type. Be careful. Have fun, Jie. I respond with a smile on my face. Yes, and you be careful as well. Take a break if you get tired unpacking. The sidewalks are more crowded during the weekend than on weekdays. Megan and I have no intention of buying anything, so we slowly walk through the bustling shopping district. I can't believe someone has finally moved into the apartment next to yours. It's been empty for so long. It's nice to have a new neighbor. Maybe you'll need her help with something in the future. I chuckle, thinking of how clingy and childish Nix is. I can't imagine myself asking her for help with anything. It's much more likely that I'd be the one helping her. I knew her when we were kids. She's 2 years younger than us. Wow, so she just turned 18? No wonder she looks so young. I can't believe she's already moved out to live independently on her own. Yeah, for real. That reminds me, internships are about to start soon. Have you decided which company you'll be working at? That's a tough question. I sigh. Megan has reminded me of the biggest problem I'm currently facing. Getting a job. Oh, girl. You're just like all of us. Internships aren't that easy to find. Wow, Ocean City! Just like Float Harbor. Ocean City is an economic hub. There are a lot of opportunities here, but that comes with its challenges. I know, it's a cute sweater, right? A good company will improve one's resume. It'll make my resume seem even more outstanding after I graduate. My grades are good, but everyone applying for internships at good companies are also highly intelligent. But I still want to get an internship with Huan Yu. I can't give up before I even try. Huan Yu is a big internet enterprise in Ocean City. Its recent projects have been leading the way in innovation. Plus, I've heard they pay well. It's the company I want a job at with the most. Huan Yu. I heard that company's pretty hard to get in. Well, you won't know until you try. Don't worry, I have backup options if that doesn't work out. I'm not surprised. You're always prepared for whatever might come. I keep up the smile on my face. Megan grins and playfully shoves me. Wow, we have a similar dress style. It's so cute. Twinsies. I return to my apartment after saying goodbye to Megan. What Phoenix had told me a few days ago about finding my soulmate still feels like a dream. I continue pondering over it. Before long, I'm already standing in front of my apartment. There seems to be someone squatting near my front door, her frizzly hair bobbing up and down. Nixie? She lifts her head once she hears my voice. Perhaps I was just imagining things, but the lights in the corridor all seem brighter the second she looks up.
你回来了。
You're finally back! Yeah, I'm back. What are you doing on my front doorstep? Do you need help with something? She smiles and shakes her head no.
没有呀，我只是在等你回来而已。
Nope, I was just waiting for you to come back. You were waiting for me?
等不及想快点见到你嘛，只好蹲在你家门口。
Oh boy.
有没有吓到你？
Yep, I really wanted to see you again, so I decided to camp out in front of your apartment. Sorry, did I spook you? No, you didn't. Why don't you come in? You should text me next time. I'll come home earlier. Sure. I open the door. She closely follows me into my apartment. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. She reminds me of an excited puppy eagerly wagging its tail. Stop, stop. What am I thinking?
哇！
Wow.
姐姐家里好干净啊，我家里还没整理好呢。
I mean,
乱糟糟的。
you just moved in. Your house is so clean and organized, Xie. Mine's still a mess. Why don't I lend you a hand once I'm done with my work for the day?
不用了，我自己整理就好。乱糟糟的样子被你看到的话，才是丢脸丢到家了。
No, it's fine. I can do it myself. It'd be so humiliating if you saw my messy apartment. Nah, it's fine. I'm sometimes too tired to clean up and my place ends up a mess as well. It's no big deal. You just moved here today. It's perfectly normal for your apartment to still be a mess. Oh my god, that was scary. Whoa, god. Back up a little bit. Nyx leans in and winks. I can see a smile hidden underneath her dark red pupils. They look like shiny gems under the sunlight.
那我欢迎姐姐来我家做客啦。
Then you're welcome to visit. 谢谢. People say that one of the 4 great joys in life is running into an old friend in an unexpected location. Everything that's happened recently has exhausted me, but bumping into Nixie has made me feel a little more relaxed. That year, we suddenly moved away. I didn't get the chance to exchange contact information with you. I've always regretted that. I thought I'd never see you again.
真的，你明明就已经
Don't look at me like that. Really? Because you literally forgot I existed earlier today. Nyx suddenly mutters something under her breath. What was that? I wasn't able to hear what Nyx said. It was too quiet. I decided to ask her to repeat herself. Oh, hello! Welcome, Minochi. It's nice to meet you. I'm Calico, and right now we are playing Love Curse, Find Your Soulmate. It's just a demo. Unfortunately, not a full game yet, but hopefully soon. You just went and sent a like and a sub. Oh, thank you! I will have to check out your channel after I finish here. I wasn't able to hear what Nyx said. It was too quiet. I decided to ask her to repeat herself.
没什么啦。说起来，姐姐这些年有没有遇到什么事情呀？
It's nothing. Oh yeah, an exciting development happened to you over the... Oh, any exciting developments happened to you over the years? Nah, I've been living a fairly normal life. I'll tell you all about it some other day.
我很期待哟，姐姐。
The way she says that, oh my god, my heart. I look forward to it. 谢谢. And what about you, Nixie? How have you been? She pauses, not responding. Maybe I've asked her a question she doesn't want to answer. I feel a bit regretful. It's fine if you don't want to talk about it. I didn't get the chance to properly say goodbye to you when my family moved away. I'm really happy to see you again.
姐姐。
Yes, she murmurs, her voice so soft that I barely caught what she said. I'm about to speak when she suddenly wraps her arms around my neck. Affectionately, she says,
说来话长了，之后有机会再告诉姐姐吧。今天收拾了一天家里，累坏我了。
It's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you some other time, Gigi. I'm completely drained. I've been cleaning the entire day. Take a break. I'll go pour you a glass of milk. Why don't you head to bed later? Once I finish my sentence, I feel someone looking at me with a passionate gaze. I look up and find that Nyx has stared at me, her eyes full of anticipation. What's wrong?
我有一个请求，姐姐。
Gigi, I need a favor. What is it?
我今晚可不可以睡
Whoa!
这里？
Can I sleep over here tonight? Huh? Why?
就是我刚搬过来嘛，床单洗了
Oh
没有
no.
晒干，回家也只能打地铺。
Well, I just moved here. My bed sheets aren't even dry yet. If I go home, I can only sleep on the floor.
能遇到姐姐真是太好了。之前还在想，我睡不惯地板失眠的话该怎么办？收留我一个晚上嘛。
I'm sorry to tell you, girl. I sleep in a bed and I still have insomnia. I'm really glad I bumped into you, Gigi. I was so worried about having to sleep on the floor. What if I end up having insomnia? Please take me in for the night, please. Pretty please, 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 please. Nixie, your true intentions have been revealed. Nix backtracks when she notices I haven't responded.
我就随口一说，如果不方便的话就当没有听过，千万不要觉得我是什么奇怪的人。
Sorry if that's not possible. Then pretend you didn't just hear that. Please don't think I'm a weirdo. I sigh. I don't think you're a weirdo.
那姐姐是同意了吗？
So you agree to me sleeping over? Okay, if I invite her to my bed, can I sleep in the guest room? Or do I just prepare the guest room for her? The decisions. Well, we are childhood friends, but we haven't seen each other in a long time. Tough. Let's prepare the guest room just to be safe. She can always invite herself into my room, I guess. Maybe, if we feel like it. Well, I'll go prepare the guest room for you.
那就麻烦姐姐啦，我回去拿洗漱用品。
Thanks, Gigi. I'll go grab my toiletries. Okay, let me know if you need any help.
知道了，知道了。
Yep, I got it. The guest room has been unoccupied for a very long time. Everything in there is covered with a thin layer of dust. It needs to be cleaned. Nixie wasn't yet familiar with my home, so she instead trailed behind me, trying her best to help. After we finished tidying up the guest room, Nixie told me she needs to go home to grab some of her belongings. I collapsed on the sofa and let out a huge sigh. Oh, I love the warm lighting of this room. It's so cozy. I never imagined I'd be here, reuniting with a friend I haven't seen in years. My childhood memories are like a summer popsicle. They've already melted away under the sun, evaporating into a cloud of vapor. However, now that Nix is back in my life, those memories seem to be slowly coming back to me. I get lost in my memories of the past. Ding dong! Bing bong! The doorbell rings, interrupting my train of thought. Oh my god! Oh, her pajamas are so cute. I shuffle to the door, my slippers sliding across the floor. I open it. Standing outside is Nix, but she's changed into her pajamas. She looks even more like a kid with this outfit on. I just finished cleaning up. You can go to sleep.
辛苦了，姐姐。明天我请你吃饭吧。
Thanks, Gigi. Why don't I buy you lunch tomorrow? Maybe not. I have classes.
啊，姐姐还要上课，那就约个另外的时间吧。
Oh, I see. What about some other time then? It's fine. Don't you have classes you need to attend as well?
我先不说这个，姐姐这么晚还不睡吗？
Let's move on from that. Anyways, why are you still up, Gigi? It's so late. I leave it at that. Nixie probably doesn't want to talk about it, so I don't ask for more details. What happened to her over the past few years? My heart begins filling with worry. I hope she can be honest with me one day. She walks towards the guest room. Before heading in, she looks back to me and waves, a smile on her face.
那我就睡觉啦，晚安。
I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams.
姐姐也是，
You too.
能够再见到你，真的太好了。
I'm happy I got to see you again. Me too. Don't stay up too late. Blah. Okay, seems like it. Sleepover went smoothly. When I wake up the next morning, I notice that Nix had already left the apartment. There's a sandwich on the table. Next to it is a note. Hey, Gigi. I had to leave early, but I didn't want to wake you up. Remember to eat breakfast. Sincerely, Nixie. I didn't expect that clingy kid from my youth to prepare breakfast for me. I know yesterday I said I'd be the one taking care of her, but she's flipped the tables on me. Nixie's sandwich is much more delicious than I could have ever expected. I still remember Nixie as a clumsy little kid, but it's obvious she can survive just fine on her own. Wow. Dang, look at our school. You should appreciate the appreciation. Appreciate the art. The classroom is empty. Everyone's busy finding internships, so they've asked for excused absences. After I find a seat, I start organizing my resume. I suddenly hear the sound of pages being turned next to me. I turn around and see a familiar face. Is it Megan? Oh, hello. Hey, Cassidy. You're here early. She looks up from the book she's reading and glances at me.
走。
Oh. Morning. I'm slightly taken aback. I typically have a great relationship with Cassidy. She's one of my classmates. Previously, when I was injured, Cassidy even shipped me some delicious pastries. Something's off with her today. Did something happen? What's wrong? Are you upset?
怎么这么说？
Why do you say that? It's nothing. I just feel like you're more aloof than usual. Cassidy doesn't speak. Instead, she dips her head forward. I follow her gaze and realize that our teacher is staring at us from her podium. He makes eye contact with me and gestures towards the clock. Class has already started. Whoops, I look down, embarrassed. Cassidy lets out what seems to be a soft chuckle before falling silent again, focusing on her studies. Oh my god, she's too cool! We've taken another class with this teacher before. Since the class is full of juniors, there are only a few students that still actually show up. He's not surprised. He even makes a joke about the number of people absent before shifting gears to teaching. He keeps calling on me to answer questions, perhaps due to the fact that not many students are present today. I feel a bit dazed after answering several questions in a row. He suddenly asks me to explain a technical term. I'm completely stumped. In my confused state, I notice Cassidy quietly shifting her notebook in my direction. She's written concise and simple notes, the key words mentioned helping it all come back to me. Everything's clear to me now. I spend a few moments organizing my thoughts before answering his question with a well-spoken response. Hi, Chul. Welcome. The teacher smiles and adds a couple points to my participation grade in his gradebook. I let out a sigh of relief. I write, thank you, in my notebook. Oh, okay. Welcome. I thank you in my notebook and shift it so that it's facing Cassidy. Thank you. To my surprise, Cassidy is so focused on listening to the lecture that she doesn't even notice. That's weird. When did she become so attentive? We're playing a visual novel demo called Love Curse. Find Your Soulmate. So it's not the full game out just yet, but already the art and everything is just like... it just captures me. I've sat next to her multiple times during class. She'd always stuff another book in her textbook and secretly read that instead. Once, she even fell asleep during a lecture. I had to wake her up while our teacher was looking away. You're fine. I'm glad you could pop in. In summary, she's never really paid attention before in class. Did something happen? I gently poke Cassidy's waist with a pen. She shoots up like a sprout and then turns around to look at me, her face emotionless. She slightly raises her eyebrows. Somehow, I manage to understand the expression written across her face. What is it? You're in a bad mood, aren't you? Cassidy shakes her head. Her voice is low.
没有，你
No, you... She pauses mid-sentence. I assume the latter half of the sentence was supposed to be something along the lines of, You're so annoying.
你认真听课。
Pay attention in class. Fine. After class ends, Cassidy shuts her notebook and leaves without even saying goodbye. I'm still worried, so I quickly pack up my belongings and scramble to catch up to her. Cassidy. Cassidy stops in her tracks, turning around to look at me.
又怎么了？
What's it now? Is there something wrong?
这已经是你今天第3次问我了。
This is the third time you've asked me this today. Why do you keep repeating yourself? I scratch my nose. Perhaps I'm being annoying, but her behavior today has really concerned me. I'm worried about you. You're my friend. I'll stop pestering you. I'm just concerned, I guess. You're acting really weird today. I'm worried about you. That's why I keep asking. Cassidy sighs. A smile slowly creeps onto her lips. She responds in her usual laid-back manner. This class
就
is
是感觉这么早来上课太困了，有点没精神。
this class is too early in the morning. I haven't fully woken up yet. Really? I still have the feeling that something's wrong with Cassidy. She usually doesn't speak much, but she would never be so cold towards me. I take a step forward, a defiant look on her face, and stare at her. Cassidy stares back. She's taller than me, so it feels as though she's scrutinizing me from her higher angle.
我今天故意逗你的。
I'm messing with you on purpose. That doesn't seem like something you'd normally do. Why is her personality completely different today?
没什么好说的，早点回去准备下一节课吧。
There's nothing more to say. You should get ready for your next class. I look at the person in front of me. She feels like a complete stranger. It's not just a sudden personality shift. Her outfit is also different from what she usually wears. It's not her style at all. Really, I think it suits her pretty well. A strange feeling wells up inside of me. My gut is telling me that this isn't Cassidy. Cassidy?
怎么了？
What's wrong? Are you really Cassidy? I intensely stare at her, watching her face for any signs of a confession.
为什么这么问？
Why are you asking me this? Because you're not the Cassidy I know. Cassidy and I are friends. Why would our relationship suddenly be demoted to that of strangers?
也许我只是心情不好呢。你别这么紧张。
Perhaps I'm just in a bad mood. Stop worrying about it. Do you see the message I sent you? Astonished, she pulls out her phone.
看到了。
I did. Why would I text you when you're standing right in front of me? Cassidy softly chuckles. She didn't expect me to trick her. Oh god, the zoom in. I don't know, there has to be a way to make that zoom not feel like as creepy. Cassidy, no. This girl who looks exactly the same as Cassidy sighs and moves closer to me. I warily retreat. So, who are you?
小刘怎么没跟我说过？
Wow.
他还有这么一个朋友。
I'm surprised Cass never mentioned she had a friend like you. Could it be... Are you her twin sister?
对，我叫思觉。
Wow.
小刘竟然跟你提起过我，看来你们的关系真的很好。你叫什么名字？
Yes, I'm Eleanor C. I can't believe Cass told you about me. You two must be pretty close. What's your name? Cassidy rarely talks about her older twin sister. I completely forgot she even had one. I feel like Cassidy's always reluctant to talk about her sister. I decide to keep my distance from Eleanor and respond politely. I'm Calico.
哦，
Oh,
原来如此。
now I remember. Eleanor leans in, her face now taking up my entire view. I immediately tense. She might share the same face as Cassidy, but her aura is completely different.
嘘，帮我保密，这位同学。
Shh. Help me keep the secret. Okay, but why wasn't Cassidy here today?
哦，他不想上专业课，说上了那么久的课也累。
I see. Oh, she just doesn't want to show up. Her other classes have exhausted her. That sounds like something she'd do. Why did you suddenly agree to show up in her place? This isn't the first time she's complained about this class.
确实，
Indeed.
之前我有自己的事情要做，这段时间清闲下来了。你们专业的课我也很感兴趣，就来学习一下。
My schedule only cleared up recently. I was quite busy before. Plus, I'm interested in knowing more about your major. I'm here to learn. You're truly... I'm rendered speechless. I can't believe there's someone who's coming to class in place of another person just to learn. Which college did you go to? Glasses are fire. Yes! Megane! We love the Megane.
跟小刘一样，读大三。
I'm from the Ocean City School of Business. I'm also a junior, just like Cassidy. Oh, then are you heading to our core class later? Would you like to go together?
不了，我只帮他上专业课，剩下的通识课就算了。
No, I'm only going to the classes required for her major. I won't be attending Gen Ed ones. What about her attendance in those classes?
他说这几个老师查得不严，应该会自己想办法吧。
According to her, those teachers aren't strict about attendance. I presume she'll figure something out. I'm rendered speechless once again. Eleanor bursts into laughter. I'm suddenly feeling a bit uncomfortable. Eleanor keeps looking at me with a scrutinizing gaze. I can't tell what she's thinking at all. Nor do I understand what's so funny about the situation. She's the polar opposite of the innocent and pure Cassidy I know. Cassidy is like a river, the water flowing gently down the stream. Eleanor, on the other hand, is like an icicle, piercing and sharp. I'm hit with a sudden feeling of familiarity. Déjà vu, in a sense. Could it be due to the fact that Cassidy and I are close friends? Before I can continue mulling over the situation, Eleanor speaks, and I am dragged back into reality.
方便交换联系方式吗？
What's your Instagram? Huh?
如果以后还要来替课的话，
I need
需要你打掩护。
I need you to help cover for me if I'm going to be taking her place in class for the foreseeable future. That's weird. She looks exactly the same as Cassidy. Why would I need to cover for her? Well...
我对你们专业课也不熟悉，需要你帮忙。
I'm not familiar with your major. I need your help. Fine. I'll reach out to you before our next lecture. We begin following each other on Instagram. Her account is very simple, with a grand total of 0 posts. There's nothing on her page. Wow, we have another contact.
好了，我要先走了，有事联系我。
Okay, I have to go. Text me if there's anything. Goodbye. She waves goodbye and leaves, just like that. Only then do I notice how meticulously she has dressed for an 8 a.m. class. She's even taken the time to curl her hair. Not one single strand is out of place. Everyone's turning to stare at her as she walks down the hallway. I'm preparing for my next class when I suddenly receive a barrage of messages from Megan. I hurriedly beg one of my classmates to help me sign in for my core class before rushing to meet Megan at our usual spot. Our usual spot is actually just the student council room. Megan had eagerly fought for a position on student council, but now she occasionally complains about how she regrets doing so. The tasks are particularly tedious, and every position other than that of the president's holds little to no value on a resume. It's a useless job. I occasionally help out as well. It helps fulfill the school's community service requirement. How does it feel to be back on campus? It's fine, but something happened. What? What happened? Tell me! Her ears perk up. She's a gossip at heart. She immediately drops her work and rushes over, wanting to hear the story. Well, we did promise to keep it a secret. But Megan is our college bestie. Cassidy didn't show up to class today. Her twin sister took her place. She wasn't here? She's not sick, is she? No, she probably just didn't want to get out of bed. Ugh, why don't I have a sister? At least then I'd have someone to attend classes in my place. Forget about it. You might end up being the one attending classes in your sister's place. Student council work isn't difficult, just tedious. We work intermittently for the morning and finish most of the tasks. I spent my morning attending lecture and finishing up some work. I let out a huge sigh, feeling bad for forcing my brain cells to work overtime. Student council should pay me for this. I'm not even an official member. Don't worry, I'll ask the president about it before I graduate. You're just pulling my leg, aren't you? Listen, you're gaining valuable work experience by helping out student council. Your future job will be a piece of cake. You can use the lessons you've learned from helping us in your workplace. Megan clearly knows she's in the wrong. The more she talks, the weaker her idiotic arguments become. She's been overwhelmed with work recently. Without my help, she'd have passed away from exhaustion. Oh no. I don't have the energy to argue with her. I agree to continue helping her in the afternoon. There are more people in the student council room now that it's the afternoon. I can hear the sound of chatter even just standing outside the door. Megan, I'm here. Calico, over here! Our president's here today. Let me introduce you. She motions towards a girl standing nearby, elegantly dressed. Her makeup is subtle and natural, and her smile fills me with a warm feeling. Wow! She's so pretty! Ugh. This is the student council president, Iris Wen. You haven't met her before, have you? Nice to meet you, ma'am. I'm Calico.
你好呀，叫我温清然就可以了。
Nice to meet you as well. You can just call me Iris. No need to be so formal. She says that, but I still feel as though that's too informal. I'll just call her, please help me. Pronunciation is that Shue? Or Shu honorific referring to a female student who is a higher year than you in high school. I apologize if I'm butchering the pronunciation.
听大家说，你之前帮了学生会不少忙，我作为会长，真的非常感谢。最近有时间的话，可以给我一个请你喝咖啡的机会吗？
Wow. I've heard a lot about you. You've really helped us out. I'm very grateful for that. Why don't we go out for coffee sometime? I'll treat you. Iris looks at me with a warm smile on her face. I'm focused on her bright lip gloss. It's glistening. I'm so engrossed in staring at her until Megan pokes me in the arm. I come back to my senses. Oh no, I completely spaced out while staring at Iris. It's fine, Jue. I don't mind helping out. Plus, I get credits for this.
学生会的其他人，我已经犒劳过了。希望最好的编外成员也能给我一次感谢的机会。
I've already thanked the other members of the student council. I'd like the opportunity to thank our best honorary members as well. Our best honorary member? I know she's just being polite, but I can't help but blush at her compliment. Is this my unofficial pay? I don't think I helped that much, but I can help a lot more if you'd like. Thank you, but I really didn't contribute much. Everyone worked together on this.
现在不说大家，只说你和我。
This is just between you and me. Put the others aside for now. Huh?
我目前还是最关心我们辛劳的小编外，要不要劳动补贴呢？
My biggest concern is, do I need to subsidize my hard-working little honorary member? It would be impolite of me to continue refusing. I decide to accept her invitation first, and then gift her some pastries later on down the line. And I accept, Xue.
没关系，你什么时候有空？
Wonderful. When are you free? I'm free today.
那我们先处理剩下的工作吧。
Wow! Okay, let's finish the rest of our work first. Oh my god. She smiles one last time before returning to her seat. I squeeze in next to Megan, helping her organize some files. She winks at me, a grin on her face, and whispers so that only I can hear. What do you think? Isn't our president beautiful? Yep. Not only that, her grades are amazing and she's super popular. It's like she's been blessed. I nervously glance around, worried that Iris might overhear our conversation. Fortunately, she's focused on the laptop in front of her. I let out a sigh of relief before whispering back, "Focus on your work and mind your own business." From the corner of my eye, I notice Iris leaving her seat. She walks over to another student council member and starts talking, a gentle and caring smile on her face. I can't hear their conversation clearly, but judging from Iris's expression, it must have gone well. So she's like this with everyone. I suddenly feel a bit disappointed. Oh, I want special treatment. Oh, are you still looking for an internship? How's it going? Did you submit your resume for Huan Yu yet? Nope, I don't have any relevant work experience. I'll probably get rejected. Don't be so sure. Do you have a plan? Not yet. I'm taking it one step at a time. Our gazes meet. We both let out a sigh, foreseeing the future bumps in the road. I almost fall asleep organizing the files. It isn't until after I leave the student council room that I remember I'm supposed to be meeting Iris for coffee today. I didn't even ask for her number. I don't want to miss this opportunity, so I hurry back. Iris had already left, but on her desk was a small card with a QR code and a string of numbers. I pick up the card. On the back, she's written, "I guess you forgot. You can contact me via Instagram." There's a sweet fragrance. Wow. There's a sweet fragrance lingering on the card. I impulsively lift the card to my nose and sniff. The scent reminds me of her. Gentle yet dignified. Wow, was this card in Iris's hands? For some reason, I suddenly feel anxious. I scan the QR code, and sure enough, her Instagram page pops up. She follows me back almost immediately. Then, she sends me the location of the coffee shop and a message. Yeah. Could we meet here? How did you know it was me? Or I can't believe you... What does the rest of the message say? I can't believe you predicted this. You're incredible. How'd you know I'd forget? I left in such a hurry that it completely slipped my mind. I was worried that someone else might mistakenly take the card I left for you. I guess you could call this a telepathic connection. Anyways, thanks to you, Jie. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest. I guess we just agreed on a time to meet. Going a little fast. I arrive at the cafe early. Iris is already there.
抱歉，我不太清楚你的口味。
Oh my god, did she order for me? Sorry, I don't know what you'd prefer, so... I look down at the empty table before me. I shake my head, telling her not to worry. You didn't order anything?
我在等你呀。
I was waiting for you. I pause, slightly taken aback by her words. My eyes linger on the glossy table, Iris's gentle smile in the reflection. I look up, caught off guard by the setting sun and her beaming face. Thank you. I'll have whatever you're having. Iris waves towards the server, who promptly takes our order.
2杯生椰拿铁。
Ooh.
谢谢。
Oh my god. Good taste. 2 coconut milk lattes, please. Thank you. You prefer sweeter drinks?
他们家的热销产品，我觉得你可能会喜欢。我也跟着试一下好了。
This is one of their more popular drinks. I thought you might enjoy it. I'd like to try it out as well. She's right. I'm intrigued by this cafe's creative twists on coffee. It's much more interesting than the traditional drinks I've had over the years. Wow! A cute little CG! We casually discuss school and our plans after graduation as we sip on our coffees. I feel relaxed and at ease talking to her. I don't have to scramble for topics to keep the conversation going, nor does it ever get awkward. Right now, we're sitting across from each other. The conversation paused. I'm once again entranced by her perfect smile, and I take a sip of my latte. The cafe's record player is playing classical music, the melody seamlessly filling the silence.
我听说你想去环宇实习。
I heard that you want to intern with Huan Yu? Yes, that's the plan.
有点难度呢。据我所知，环宇现阶段对于实习生的需求并不是很大，僧多粥少，竞争不易呢。
It will be challenging, as far as I'm aware. Huan Yu doesn't require much from interns, but the opportunities are limited, and there's a lot of competition. Iris's words make me feel as though a bucket of ice-cold water was just dumped over my head. I already know this, but hearing it still makes my heart sink. I know. I have some backup options if Huan Yu doesn't work out.
如果你真的很想去环宇的话，或许我可以帮忙呢。
Well, if you really want to intern at Huan Yu, then perhaps I can help. Huh? Really? I'm completely bewildered, my eyes widening in disbelief.
不用这么惊讶啦，我曾经在环宇实习过，也许能当你的推荐人。不过，我虽然可以帮忙，
Oh
但
my
是否面
goodness,
试
she
成功，
believes in
还
us.
是要看你的能力。
Don't be so surprised. I used to intern at Huan Yu. I can recommend you. But even with my help, you'll have to impress them during the interview, alright?
他们平时也会留意高校里的人才，符合公司需求的在校大学生还是很有机会的。
They want talented college students. You'll have a good chance of getting the internship if you meet their requirements.
我看了你在学生会参与的项目，都在校内取得了不错的成绩，一些策划思路也很符合互联网公司的调性。你加入环宇，确实是个不错的选择。
The projects you've been involved with during student council have all done well. Some of your ideas also align with what internet enterprises want to accomplish. I know, she's so beautiful. Her lips are moving, but I feel completely lost. I'm so shocked that my brain has turned off. According to her, I have a chance of interning with Huan Yu. I don't know how helpful an internal recommendation will be, but Iris's analysis of me makes me feel quite elated. Plus, her acknowledgement of my potential makes my heart sing with joy. Yeah, what the... Oh, thank you for recognizing my talent. I won't let you down, or I should be the one buying you coffee. Honestly, yeah. Thank you so much, Xu Jie. I'm very happy. It feels wrong to have you pay when you're helping me land an internship. Why don't I treat you instead, Xue?
原来介绍工作只值一杯咖啡啊。
No, but is helping you find an internship repayable with a mere cup of coffee? No, that's not what I meant. I just wanted to thank you, Xue.
确实是这样的。不过这杯咖啡的初衷
Oh, that's
只是我
right.
想要
That's why we're here in the first place. Well, that's true. But right now, I'm treating you to coffee because I want to thank you.
看来你想感谢我的话，只能等下次了。
You have to wait until next time to repay the favor. Okay, I'm really grateful, Xue. Let me know where you'd like to go. Anywhere's fine.
总之，虽然给你争取名额，但只是一个展示能力的机会，还要通过华
Oh,
语
the
的面
pressure.
试，应该没问题的吧？
I can help get you an interview, but you have to prove yourself. This should be no problem for you, right? Yes, I'll work hard to prepare.
我相信你。
I believe in you. Xue, why are you helping me?
你帮了学生会那么多忙，一杯咖啡怎么够呢？而且，作为学姐的话，
Wow.
在能力范围之内帮助一下优秀的学妹，也没什么问题吧？
You've helped the student council a lot. How could a single cup of coffee be enough to repay you for all that you've done? Plus, as your Xue, I should be helping you out, shouldn't I?
不过，
But... She suddenly winks and mysteriously says,
也许我有别的目的。
Oh my god.
你听哦，
Maybe I have other intentions as well. Who knows? My brain suddenly fills with possibilities of what her other intentions could be. Does she mean... I remain rigid in my seat, desperately trying to think. I dazedly reach out and clumsily stir my coffee with a slender spoon in an attempt to mask my confusion. Iris gently chuckles.
你好像很紧张呀，学妹。
Wow. You seem nervous, Yume. Honorific referring to a female student who is in a lower year than you in school. Is it really that obvious?
因为你讲
Oh no!
是我的目标。
Yes, you're stirring my coffee, not yours. I abruptly pause, slowly lowering my head. It's my cup of coffee that I'm stirring.
开个玩笑，你太在意啦。
I'm just kidding. Don't be so serious. I let out a sigh of relief, but I'm still feeling quite nervous.
好了好了，对了我把他们 HR 的联系方式给你。
Alright, I'll stop messing with you. Shall I send you their HR's contact information? Okay, thank you, Xue.
不过他们那个总经理好像比较严格，如果面试的时候碰到了，你回答问题要谨慎点。
Their general manager can be quite demanding. If she's interviewing you, then you better be prepared. Huh? Her expression subtly changes. I can sense that there might have been some tension between her and the manager she's speaking of.
小心点总没错的啦，职场如战场，小心驶得万年船。
Better to be safe than sorry. The workplace is like a battlefield.
如果遇到什么问题的话，随时可以给我发信息哦。
Don't hesitate to message me at any time if a problem arises. Thanks, Yuje. I meet up with Megan after saying goodbye to Iris. She's complaining about being summoned by a teacher, thus resulting in her missing out on the coffee session. Suddenly, my phone buzzes in my pocket. Who is it? I don't know. 1 second. I took my phone out, and to my surprise, it was from an unexpected person, Eleanor. A photo? Sorry to bother you, Calico. Would you happen to know what this means? Oh, I can't even view the photo. Oh, it's a homework question? Yeah, where's Cassidy? She hurriedly left after I told her that you recognized me. I presume you- oh, okay. I helplessly let out a sigh before typing out a long string of words, explaining what the comment means. We're in our 3rd year, so teachers make their comments as concise as possible. It's completely expected for Eleanor, a newcomer, to not understand. After I hit send, she thanks me and leaves it at that. She must be studying on her own right now. Someone was asking me about the homework. Let's continue. Okay. We walk towards the school gate, but we unexpectedly bump into a familiar face. Oh. Calico. Cassidy? The girl currently hunched over, gasping for breath, is Cassidy, the slacker who ditched class because she didn't want to attend at 8 a.m. What's wrong? Great. I heard you recognized her. My sister didn't cause you any trouble, did she? Quite the contrary. She helped me answer one of our teacher's questions. As for you, well, I was so worried when you didn't show up to class. After my sister came home, she told me she met an interesting person. She thinks you're special. Huh? I'm taken aback by her words. I didn't expect Eleanor to describe me that way. My sister has a strong personality. I was worried that she made you feel uncomfortable. I'm so glad you two managed to get along. Thank God. Cassidy's being quite dramatic here. Sorry, Calico. I didn't want you to get involved. Don't worry, it's fine. Cassidy smiles and nods. Let them worry about their own relationship themselves. We should stay out of it. Have you eaten yet? Are you tired after running all the way here? Let's go grab some food. What do you want to eat? Barbecue? No, that's too oily. What about Japanese food? Calico just got back. We can have dinner today. Why aren't you saying anything? You're too close. I need to catch my breath. I try to muffle the chuckle that comes out of my mouth. I really want to join them for dinner, but Iris just offered me the opportunity of a lifetime. I need to prepare for my interview. You two enjoy your meal. I need to finish up something. I'm going home. Megan waves goodbye. I wave back. Bye! See you later! Oh my god. They're flirting in front of me? Calico. Goodbye. Cassidy shoots me a pleading glance before I turn around to leave. She looks like she's being kidnapped. I chuckle again and head back home. A week passes by. Phoenix seems like a fleeting dream. I often wonder if what happened that day was simply part of my imagination. Perhaps it's as Megan said. The car braked in time, but I hallucinated due to shock. The matter of finding my soulmate is put on the back burner. I managed to get an internal recommendation. The majority of my time has been spent on prepping for the interview. I've been busy every day. My interview is at 10 in the morning today. I want to make a good impression on HR. I'll wake up early and pick out an outfit. I didn't expect Megan to send me a sudden string of messages. It's so early. What could it be? Oh, look, he said goodnight. Calico, are you there? Are you there? It's urgent. Respond ASAP. Megan is an energetic and easily excitable person. She usually bombards me with 10-something messages. I'm already used to her impatient nature. However, she really texts me this early in the morning. Perhaps there is something urgent she needs my help with. What is it? I just woke up. What's up? Great! I asked a bunch of friends and none of them are up yet. I'm coming to your place right now. Just you wait. Oh, okay. we have no say in the matter. I can't help but laugh. How does what she said sound like a threat? It doesn't take long before the doorbell rings. Oh, these little chibi drawings are so cute. Megan is carrying 2 big bags in her hands and a cardboard box in her arms. Seeing that she could barely stand still, I quickly support the box in her hands. What is this? As soon as I finish speaking, a faint meow comes from the box. Oh my gosh! A kitten? I had stuff to do this morning. As soon as I stepped out, I saw this cat. Poor thing, and there wasn't any big cat with it. Is it a stray cat? I'm not sure. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so just put it in the box for now. There can only be one 4-legged creature in my house. I really can't take it in. Do you have a pet? No, my mom always says I am a silly goose who crawls on all 4s. I couldn't help but laugh out loud. Hey, stop laughing. Can you take care of it? I live alone, but the cost of keeping a cat is quite substantial. Plus, I'm not even sure I can take good care of it. A kitten needs proper love and affection. I hesitate. Oh my god, the touch. He touched me. The frail kitten in the box carefully reaches out its paw, gently placing it on my wrist. Its amber eyes stare at me pleadingly. My heart melts. Meow. How am I supposed to refuse when it's looking at me like that? Am I about to become a cat lady? Fine, I'll take care of it. Megan gratefully looks at me. If she wasn't in a rush, she might have started crying. I'm so glad to hear that. I bought some things for the kitten, including deworming medicine and cat food. Use it how you will. By the way, why are you up so early? I'm interviewing with Huan Yu today? What? Today? I hope this doesn't affect anything. I'm so sorry. Why don't I go with you? It's okay, I'm prepared for it. Plus, don't you have class today? Hurry up and go to school. I really don't want to. Good luck with your interview. I'm heading out. She reluctantly waves goodbye. I don't know if it's because she cares about me or if it's because she doesn't want to go to class. Oh my god, the kitty! Oh, it's so fluffy! As someone who's currently jobless, raising a kitten will definitely be a burden on my monthly expenses. However, those adorable eyes have convinced me I'm going to land that internship at Huan Yu and earn enough money to buy cat food. Yes! A reason to keep living! A little creature. Is this the cat lady inside of me finally awakening? Meow! The kitten makes a purring sound, clawing at my clothes with its tiny paws. Aww. There's some time left before the interview. I closely inspect the tabby cat in front of me. It's incredibly docile, even nuzzling against the palm of my hand with its tiny pink nose while I pet her. It's a stray, but it's not scared of people at all. Perhaps it was abandoned by its previous owners. I shudder at the thought, my affection for the cat growing 10 times stronger. I organize the stuff that Megan bought, placing what the cat needs for its daily life in the corner of my living room. I kneel, wanting to feed it before heading out for my interview. I open my mouth to call it over before realizing, I don't know its name. Do you have a name? I laugh the second those words leave my mouth. Can't believe I'm waiting for a kitten to answer my question. Looks like prepping for the interview has driven me mad. The cat stares back at me with its round, curious eyes, trying to figure out what the strange two-legged creature standing in front of it just said. What about Bill? Oh no, it looks so sad! What? You don't like it? The kitten silently stares at me. I see tears in the corner of its eyes. No pien. Why are you crying? I hold its front paws and gently rub its furry head. The kitten returns the favor by nuzzling my palm, letting out a low purr. My heart clenches. Oh. Nod your head if you like the name. I'll think of another one if you don't like it, okay? The cat dazedly nods before returning to affectionately nuzzling my hand. So you're okay with the new name? I'll call you Belle from now on, alright? The kitten rubs against my palm with even more force, leaving furs all over my body, as if it was marking its territory. I'm about to continue playing with the cat when suddenly my phone beeps. I wish my cat was as cute. Mine just yells at me all night. At least they're talking to you. Is your interview today? Good luck. Yes. Thanks, Yuje. I'll do my best. Why don't we grab lunch together after everything's done and over with? Wow. I'd like to see you as well, or it's my turn to say thanks. Yes. It's my turn to say thanks. My treat? I'll eagerly await your good news. Good luck. Wow. She's hitting on you. I've only met her once. I can tell she's into you, meow. Don't spout. Wait, huh? Don't, huh? It's so shocked they said it twice. The sudden sound startles me. I look around everywhere, trying to find the source of the voice, but there's no one around me. There's only Belle, who's currently licking its fur. Am I hearing things? I narrow my gaze, suspiciously looking at Belle. Right now, it's the only thing in this apartment that could possibly make a sound? Belle stops licking itself and makes that human sound again. Nope. Meow. I just imagine like the worst like meow impression. She's like, nope. Meow. Meow. Very not. Yeah, I need more. You gotta give me some more. You gotta give me a meow. 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 The stray cat I took in can speak human? To me, that's... No, anyone would find that weird. Belle, were you the one speaking just now? Oh, so now you're quiet? Belle, you can talk? I'm giving you back to Megan if you don't speak up. Are you abandoning me again? What do you mean again? Is it blaming me for being abandoned by its previous owner? I stroke its head and accept my fate, hugging it in my arms. Relax. I'm going to take good care of you. I won't abandon you. I let out a heavy sigh. The fact that Bill can talk makes my heart sink. I can't help but remember the car accident. It's proof that the supernatural exists. Oh, we're just we're just going along with it. We're like, alright, I guess this is fine. Phoenix wasn't an illusion. What she said about finding my soulmate was true. Calico, it's 9:30. Before I can finish sorting out my thoughts, time decides to torture me by passing. My interview's about to begin. Oh god. I have no time to dwell on whatever this is and whatever direction my life is going in. I hurriedly grab my bag and rush out the door. Since you can talk, then you... Oh, a cat staying home alone should be fine, right? Don't climb out the window, don't go outside, and don't open the door for strangers. I'm heading to my interview. Be careful on the way there, Calico. Meow. I slam the door shut. I don't have much time left. I decide to hail a taxi. Oh my god. I arrive at Huanyu with only 10 minutes to spare. As I walk through the building, I analyze the work environment, trying to learn more about the company. The employees walking by me don't seem to be in any rush. I peer through the glass door. They seem to be getting along with each other. The work environment seems amazing. My admiration for Huanyu goes up. Interviewee A. How was it? Oh, I was so nervous. One of the interviewers had a cold expression on her face the entire time. She didn't show any emotion while I introduced myself. Oh no, I didn't prepare to answer any questions. Am I done for? Wait, you didn't prepare to answer questions at an interview? I ignore the incessant chatter around me and sit down on one of the benches outside the office, silently repeating the words I'd prepared for the interview in my head. Next is... Miss Calico. I'm here. I respond and follow her into the conference room. Surprisingly, the ambience isn't as tense as I expected it to be. HR gestures for me to sit down, and I obey. Hello, my name is Calico. I'm majoring in management at Ocean City University. Thank you for meeting with me today. After I introduce myself, the interviewer simply smiles and nods. They don't follow up with any questions, instead carefully flipping through my resume. I sense someone's eyes staring at me. I turn my head, making eye contact with the woman sitting in the middle. Wow. She's wearing a suit, her eyebrows sharp and her face aloof. Her unsmiling face radiates an intimidating aura. Our eyes meet briefly, before she slightly frowns and looks away. My heart stops. Did I wear the wrong outfit? Did I show an unfavorable expression on my face? Miss Yan, we reviewed your resume. We have a few questions we'd like to ask you. It's time. I sit up straight, carefully observing the interviewer's expression before formulating the words in my head. In the corner of my eye is the woman who had just frowned. My heart skips a beat. I let out a sigh. I don't know what the results will be, but what I do know is that I've tried my best. Miss Calico, we're satisfied with your resume, but...
你认为比起其他应聘者，你有什么优势？
In your opinion, what advantages do you believe you have over the other candidates? A voice suddenly interrupts the interviewer. I trace the sound back to the woman I just made eye contact with. She looks at me with a calm gaze. I feel as though I'm being judged, as if she's able to see right through me. Luckily for me, this was one of the questions I've prepared for. I respond smoothly with a prepared speech. I might not have the experience that others might have, but I believe newer companies like Huanyu need employees that are new to the industry, eager and ready to learn. I believe employees like me are better suited to meet the needs of Huanyu. The woman's expression doesn't change after I finish speaking. She only nods. I can't tell if she was satisfied with my answer or not. She looks at me again, her brows furrowing. Was my answer incorrect? It seems as though her first impression of me wasn't good. Alright, thank you. We'll notify you within 3 business days of the results. I nod and leave the conference room. Before I exit, I once again sense that piercing gaze staring right at me. I feel as though there's a thorn stabbing at my heart. Could she be the general manager that Iris mentioned? I head to the restroom to wash my face and calm down. It seems as though I failed the- No! It seems as though I failed the interview. My heart fills with guilt. I've let down Iris, who secured this interview just for me. No, no. What will I tell her? I enter the restroom and almost immediately exit once I notice who's also inside. Standing in front of the sink, retouching her makeup, is none other than the stern interviewer I just met a few minutes ago? She glances at me, obviously noticing my presence. I can't crawl back into my shell. I have no other choice but to gather up my courage and say hi. Hello. She nods. Her aura reminds me of a strict teacher's. I silently begin praying and stand next to the sink beside her. I look into the mirror. My face is covered in sweat from how nervous I was. I bend over to wash my face when suddenly, someone tugs at my shirt. She lowers her head, as if trying to tell me something. I can't figure out what she's trying to imply. I step in her direction, wanting to ask, but she lets out a sigh. Whoa. Huh?
别动。
Don't move. Hello? What's wrong? She suddenly leans in, throwing me off balance. I don't know how to address her. She seems to notice my flustered nature as I stammer. She's like an elegant spoon, Gichinka.
叫我奇异就好了。
My name is Victoria Key. You can just call me Victoria. Yes, Executive Key. Crap, I suddenly referred to her as executive. I don't even know if that's the position she holds. What if she's not the general manager? She doesn't say anything. Instead, she sighs, the expression on her face softening. She gently tugs at the hem of my shirt before wiping it with a paper towel. A thought suddenly crosses my mind. She's looked at me with absolutely zero expression on my face the entire time. Has a tuft of cat hair left a bad impression? Does she think I'm uncleanly and that my appearance is unkempt? I helplessly try to explain myself. What? This cat hair is just a coincidence, or that was an accident, or get rid of the fur yourself. I'm so sorry. That was a complete accident. I'm sorry for troubling you. Victoria doesn't speak. She continues looking down. She seems to be greatly offended by that tuft of cat hair. I'm really sorry. I'll be more careful next time. Assuming I get another chance to come back here. The cat hair is stuck to my shirt and refuses to leave me, no matter how hard Victoria wipes. Her long, wavy hair is draped over one of her shoulders, partially covering her face. I'm completely overwhelmed. All I can do is look down at her and she's attentively trying to clean my shirt. I hope the elegant spoon Gijinka would be okay being the big spoon in this relationship. Victoria seems to be stuck in a dilemma. Her movements abruptly pause. I notice that she's not touched the cat fur directly with her hands even once. Executive Key, you don't like cats? Yeah, that's what I thought too.
有点过敏。
I'm a bit allergic. I'm sorry, I didn't know it'd cause you trouble.
只是一点而已，不用在意。
It's fine, don't worry about it. I quickly pick up the hair, my fingers briefly touching hers. Oh, yeah, they separate in a split second. A thought bubbles up inside of me. Perhaps she's not as cold and stern as I previously assumed. Victoria is the one to break the silence.
感觉怎么样？
What do you think? What? I stare at her confused, before realizing she's asking me about the interview. I think everyone who came to the interview was incredible. They probably know more about the field than I do, and they have plenty of experience.
那你呢？
And what about you? I still have a lot to learn. I'm on the same level as them, or I'll slowly gain more experience working here. Executive Key, I promise to work hard and slowly gain more experience working here.
公司？
Working here? Yes, I strongly believe I've passed the interview.
你倒是信心满满。
You are certainly full of confidence. I shouldn't be too negative and full of self-doubt in front of an interviewer, but I also shouldn't be overly confident. I calmly meet Victoria's gaze, not wanting to miss any expression that might cross her face, even for a second.
回去等通知吧。
Head home and wait for our response. Okay, I'm heading out. Goodbye, Executive Key.
再见。
Goodbye. I feel much more relaxed coming out of the restroom than when the interview had ended. Perhaps the nervousness in my heart has dissipated after seeing Victoria's nice side. Check the time. I still have a few minutes until lunch. I plan on cooking a simple meal before relaxing the rest of the day. Wait, weren't we gonna meet, Iris? You owe Iris lunch! The walls aren't terrible at blocking out noise, but even then, I can hear the sound of two women bickering from the hallway. One voice is calm, while the other is piercing. Both of them sound familiar to me. Are my neighbors arguing with each other? I approach my front door. The voices grow louder and louder. I finally realize that the voices are coming from inside my home. Nyx's door is slightly ajar. It seems as though she was waiting for me. She peeks out from behind her door when she hears the sound of my footsteps. What happened? Nyx looks at me with a puzzled look.
姐姐，你家里有人在吵架，
谢谢, two people are arguing inside your home.
发生什么了吗？危不危险？要不要先来我家避一避？
Did something happen? Are you in danger? Why don't you stay at my place for now? I have no idea. Let me go take a look.
要我陪你一起吗？如果有什么危险的话，我也好保护你。
Want me to come with you? I can protect you if something goes wrong. I'm worried there might be a thief in my apartment. I'm worried about Nyx, so I shake my head no, refusing her offer. I tell her to wait outside and to call the police if anything happens. Who's inside my house? I enter my apartment and find my home in a complete mess. Two women, one tall and one short, are standing across from each other, engaged in a ferocious confrontation. I get the feeling they're about to lunge at each other very soon. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's our cat! You're so scary, Meow! Why are you so mean? Isn't that Belle's voice? I look at the shorter girl, astonished. The words really did come out of her mouth. She can speak and can transform into a human? What's going on? Nonsense. That was acting the most scandalously. I can't understand you, Meow. Can you speak normally? Suddenly a sound comes from outside the door. It seems like Nyx bumped into something. Oh, what's wrong? I turn around, noticing a serious expression on her face, one that I've never seen before. It disappears as quickly as it comes. A smile is back on her face in no time. Hello, how are you? I'm good. How about yourself? Welcome to my stream.
没什么，看起来不需要我帮忙，我还有点事儿，我就先回去了。
Nothing. Seems like you don't need my help. I'm pretty busy, so I'm heading back to my apartment, Xie. Okay, bye.
拜拜，下次见啦。
Bye. See you next time. I return to the living room after saying goodbye to Nyx. Belle is staring viciously at the woman in front of her, struggling to maintain a relaxed composure. And as for that other woman, well, she's no stranger either. It's the one who saved me from that car crash. Phoenix. Belle and Phoenix? Upon hearing my voice, Phoenix glances at me. Calico, this being in front of thee is a 1,000-year-old cat demon. Thou must stay away, for it shall bring nothing but trouble. You mean Belle? Phoenix nods. It's a cat demon. My suspicions from earlier this morning are confirmed. I let out a sigh of relief. Phoenix, what are you doing here? Didn't you say you were seducing yourself in order to cultivate? Oh, seducing. Secluding yourself in order to cultivate? Seclude? Cultivate? That's a term from hundreds of years ago. I can't believe people still use it nowadays. My true thoughts. And why not? My seclusion is meant to cast out disruptions, and my cultivation helps absorb the essence of the universe. Such actions only aid me in the path I walk down. How does this involve thee? Alright, that's enough. So they were the ones arguing. My mind's overwhelmed with all the information I've just absorbed. I struggle to process the information. Why do I have to stay away from Belle? Why is Phoenix back? Is she done cultivating, or is my life in danger again? However, I won't get an answer if the two of them are still at each other's throats. I must focus on separating them first. Belle, clean up the mess. I need to talk to Phoenix. She looks at me, an aggrieved expression on her face. My heart slightly melts, but once I look at the mess on my floor, my expression hardens. Hurry up. Belle lets out a begrudging meow and reluctantly starts cleaning up the mess on the floor. Phoenix, follow me. Yes. I take Phoenix to my room. It's quieter in here. I might be imagining things, but she seems to have lost weight. Her face is thinner. What happened? Why are you suddenly in my apartment? As of today, my spiritual power has been greatly depleted. Otherwise, I would have successfully driven away that evil cat demon. She's speaking in a calm manner, but I can tell she has something against Bill. Did something happen between the two of you? 1,000 years ago, I and her served the same master, but the cat demon is inherently inauspicious. I warned my master to be wary. However, to my surprise, she has... Never mind. How did she find thee? A friend picked her up from the streets. No one wanted to take her in. I took pity on her and agreed. Phoenix pauses, a complicated expression crossing her face. I have the faint feeling that understanding the relationship between Phoenix and Belle will be important, so I don't drop the subject. I continue questioning her. What happened 1,000 years ago? To my disappointment, Phoenix doesn't tell me everything. She remains her enigmatic self. Thou will know when the time comes. Knowing now shall only bring thee more trouble. Remember that the cat demon has ulterior motives. Thou hast provided her with the utmost act of mercy by delivering to her food and shelter. Thou must not stray any closer. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. I'll be careful, Phoenix. I speak alone with Bill after ending my conversation with Phoenix. What happened between the two of you? She shows up and tells me she wants me out of the apartment. Of course I'm unhappy about it. That old geezer has secret plans inside her head. Who knows what she's thinking? I sigh. Unsurprisingly, Bill also holds animosity towards Phoenix. Why is your relationship with her so bad? I hope she has a root. I don't know. It seems as though I won't be able to get any more information out of either of them. I decide to change up my questions. Let's not talk about Phoenix anymore. Tell me about yourself, Belle. Where did you live? I used to be someone's pet. I lived with my owner. But I'm a cat demon. My life is very long, so every 10 years or so I need to leave and find a new place to settle down. Otherwise, they'll notice I haven't aged. I was once adopted by a wealthy family. I lived in a huge mansion. Everything was perfect, meow. It was so wonderful that I forgot I had to leave. They were going to bring me to the vet for a checkup, so I ran away. Can't cat demons transform into humans as well? You could join society and live independently, can't you? Belle looks at me with teary eyes. You want me to... She's so real for that. You want me to work? At a job? The cat lover inside of me seems to have started her shift. I quickly change the subject, noticing how pitiful Belle looks. Forget what I said. Belle continues pouring out her soul to me. All I want to do is live a peaceful life with my owner. Then, all of a sudden, that woman shows up, calling me a cat demon and saying I'll cause a disturbance. I haven't even gotten the chance to make a mess in the kitchen. All I did was breathe. This woman will bring nothing but divine retribution. If there is divine retribution, then thou shalt receive the punishment thou deserves. I hear Phoenix's icy tone echo through the room. Calico, yeah, protect me. You too. Stop. Belle will continue staying in my apartment. Phoenix, where do you plan on living? I'm afraid I must intrude upon your humble abode and reside here. I must help thee avoid disaster and lift the curse that has been cast upon thee. Yes. So now we are a full apartment, and they were roommates. I nod. It feels reassuring having her here with me. She exudes a powerful aura. I'm subconsciously inclined to listening to whatever she says. Perhaps this is the purpose of a guardian angel, to allow lost souls to feel at ease. I disagree. Overruled. Meow. Oh no, Belle. Wow, we did it! We finished the demo. This demo represents approximately only 8% of the final game. It's a slice-of-life comedy filled with plenty of twists and turns to come. As the story unfolds, romanceable characters will reveal their flaws and hidden sides, so please look forward to it. Congrats, you've completed the prologue. Please fill out the following survey. Thank you. Yeah, it was so cute. I will gladly fill out the survey. Let's see. Okay, it opened on a separate page. So let's see here. I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but good that the game brought us back to the menu. Oh, look, we can look at all the pretty CGs we got in the prologue. We didn't reach any endings. But look, we can look at all the CGs. Wow! You can appreciate the art. Wow. Wow, it's so pretty. And then they even show like the alternate versions. This is so cute. Wow. So I have to know who is your guys' favorite. I honestly, like, I'm interested in all the characters so far. There's not one in particular that really stands out to me. Okay, I want to see them all. I want to know everybody. Oh, couldn't they have given us 10%? We didn't get to go on a date. I know, we ghosted Iris. We owed her a lunch and we didn't even go to see her after the interview. We were too distracted by the other woman. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to pick like who to go after first. Well, honestly, I was also surprised by how long this demo was. I was expecting like maybe an hour-ish, but it was almost 2 hours. Like an hour 40. I do think the sections with the like phone messages could have been a little slower, or like maybe changing it so that way you have you can manually click through the messages rather than having it automatically play. But that's really like the only gripe I have. Yeah, you should look into it. I put the Steam page and the developers' social medias on the description for this stream if this demo appealed to you in any way. I definitely know that I do want to come back to this game when it comes out in full. So hopefully that will be soon. We won't have to wait very long. I'm already very like, oh, I want to know what happens. Too many VNs these days have additional game elements I don't care about, so a pure visual novel with good art is nice to see. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of visual novels that have other like game elements usually feel the need to add them just because, I don't know, because they think it will attract probably other people to read like a visual novel, like for people who aren't just interested in a pure visual novel. But it is nice to just have just like a pure visual novel. I agree. I do enjoy my VNs. That's actually yeah, we have one visual novel here that I've been kind of playing on and off, but I'm hoping that by the end of this month, that would be the last stream for it, because I thought we were already close to the end of that game, but it turns out there was like way more than I thought the last time I streamed it. So hopefully at the end of this month, we'll finish Our Life Beginnings and Always. And I know the next Our Life game is still in development, or I should double check. I don't even know. Maybe it's already out. But there is another Our Life game that I'd like to check out. I did the demo for that one like a long time ago. Like back when I first wanted to stream. I did that one with a friend. So I would love to have that friend back on board to finish up the visual novel when it's out in full. Like a visual novel with battle mechanics or puzzles, I'm out. You're talking about something like Danganronpa. Technically a visual novel, but it does have a lot of like other elements to it. Which is funny because the way that I experienced Danganronpa was like, I never played the actual game. I just read all the like plot and story bits on online. So I basically experienced it the way that you would have just experienced just like a pure visual novel without having to do all the playing parts of it. But I know a lot of people like it, which is like, I guess that's why more visual novels with other elements keep coming about. I would love to make a visual novel myself. Like, I like the aspect of being able to write a story with multiple routes and then getting to do all the art. Sounds really fun, but also like another project that I'm not willing to undertake right now with all the other things I have going on. Actually like this menu music too. It's just like, it's simple, but it you know, it's a nice little loop. I did check earlier this about section here, but it's all in Chinese, or most of it is in Chinese, so I can't read a lot of it. But I know this section at least. When I saw this, Dova S, I was like, oh, this is the music, isn't it? Dova Syndrome. Good old Dova Syndrome. So, nice free music provider if you've never heard of them before. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was fun. I think we can probably just chat for like another 10 minutes or so, and then maybe I'll end early for today. I know it's a little bit shorter of a stream to start off February, but I went to the vet today. I saw the Float Harbor Aquarium vet. So I am a little tired from, I know it's like, do you ever, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but do you ever have like something planned for your day? Like it's just the one thing that you have to do, and it takes up like all your energy to prepare and like plan to properly go about your day for this one event, and then once it's over and done with, you're like, I don't want to do anything else. I'm done. It's just like I need to vegetate and do nothing. Vegetate, I'm just making up words. Meditate and veg out. Yes, yeah. It's one of those days for me. I actually was worried because initially when I tried scheduling this vet appointment, they were telling me, oh, they initially had me scheduled for like, the appointment would have been at 8 in the morning, like 8:30 or so, which I know isn't like super early, but that's really early for me. And so I was like, oh god, because my part-time that I work at in the aquarium, when I do my part-time work, that's at night. So I was like, oh god, I have to basically just go to bed as soon as I'm done with work and then wake up to get ready for this appointment. But then I got lucky because they texted me later to reschedule it, and they pushed it later in the day. So I don't know what the reason for rescheduling was, but you know, I don't really care because it meant that I got to sleep in and I got to have breakfast and properly ready myself for this vet appointment, which went smoothly, by the way. But now I'm just exhausted, and Calico has to chill out for a little, rest my body. Yeah. I've been working on some, you know, behind the scenes here outside of stream for this month. You know, aside from my part-time, I also picked up some commissions for once. First time in a long time. I haven't taken up work in a while, like art work, but it's been kind of refreshing actually. Even though February is a shorter month, just by like a day or 2 days, or sometimes 3 days, it is nice to have like, I guess something to actively work on outside of just like my normal schedule of going about my part-time job, then coming home, and then streaming on Thursdays, and then just like, I don't know, being too tired to work on anything else. So it also makes me want to like work on my own projects again, or it's like reigniting, sparking that fire, because I often go through phases of like working on different projects and bits and pieces, and then being too tired or like jumping to another project. So things are in the works. Hopefully those go smoothly and well as well. Like I hope I don't start feeling like suddenly very art blocked or something, you know, that would be bad because all these projects have deadlines that I gotta make sure that I make. But yeah, it was the one thing that I had to look forward to today after the vet appointment was streaming, because I was like, oh yay, I get to just get comfy and read a little visual novel with my viewers and appreciate beautiful art and women, ladies. Yeah, and so normally for February, I like to try to focus more on visual novels for streams, but I also I didn't want to have the whole month be visual novels, so at least 2 of the streams for this month are visual novels. Here, let's see if I can bring up the schedule for this month. Oh, did I take it off from here? I might have by accident. Whoops. Oh no, it's right here. Wham. Yeah, so today is February 6th. We just played Love Curse Find Your Soulmate. Next week, right before Valentine's Day, I'm doing drawing requests for y'all as my Valentine's gift to you. I'll do some drawings on stream, taking your requests live. And then the following week after that, I'm going to be playing Infinity Nikki, finally, for the first time. I've been eyeing Infinity Nikki for a while, but I couldn't decide whether or not to play it off stream by myself or if I wanted to do it on stream. And then ultimately I decided, I want to do it on stream, because every time I have free time to do something or play a game off stream, it's always Marvel Rivals. And then, yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, the last stream of this month is going to be Our Life Beginnings and Always on the 27th. Yeah, so short. But, you know, a month full of streams, or I should say, you know, your weekly, or yeah, your weekly Thursday night streams from me. And yeah, and then the art for the schedule this month was an old drawing that I did a long time ago, back before I even actually started streaming. And that was a fun, cute style. I thought it fit for the month of February, so I figured let's just recycle art, because I'm too tired and lazy to draw a new one right now. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for popping in, and for all the new viewers who stopped by and said hello. I hope this stream was enjoyable. I'm gonna have to check out, there was that one VTuber who dropped by, but yeah. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I don't think I have any other things to mention. So, again, reminder that if you liked this game demo and what you saw, be sure to follow the developers on their social media. They're on Twitter and Blue Sky, as far as I know, and they also have a Steam page. Yeah, so let's just all keep an eye on them, so that way whenever they post updates and stuff, we can just jump onto playing this game as soon as it comes out. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too. So as always, I will see you all next time. See you later. Bye everybody. Good night.